Stream. Right, okay. We're away. So weird. Hello, Mystic Merman. Hello, Miss Griff. Hello, Hooves. What else we got in? Addicted Mind. Hello, Wendy. Pink Warrior. Hello, everyone. I'll just wait a few minutes to see who else comes in. Oh, bless you. How's it going, Miss Griff? Is everything okay? Hey, sweetie. We missed you. I know, it's been 3 days, and I'm like, my God. 3 days. But it wasn't too bad. My daughter's, she's a lot better than what she was now, so, I'm glad everything's okay. Hello, Thomas. How are you, sweetie? Did you have a good birthday? We should get rid of that daddy at the end of your name, though. I really do. I really do. Hi, Dee. Hello, my warrior. How are you? I hope you're well, darling. We've got Thomas in the chat, everybody. So, it's been about mad a couple of days for me, to be honest. It's like, my daughter was really not well. She had some sort of rupture in her stomach. Luckily, it was fixed with kale surgery. But she ended up with a bit of an infection as well, so she had to go on antibiotics. But she's fine now. I'm back. Everybody's grand. That was my weekend, Thomas. Unfortunately, it was a bit of a crazy one. That's why I haven't been on. But I did actually. I've been in a few rooms and a few chats. You might have saw me. I've been on a couple of panels. Just when I've had the time, to be honest. Let's see. I'm doing good, yes. And yes, said, oh, that's brilliant, Thomas. Oh, bless you. You're so polite. Always so polite. So I was just watching another channel, completely irrelevant to it, you know, what we normally watch, and it just gives me a bit of a laugh. Hey, Honest Rage, I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I think Long Gone should be in a little while as well. Most definitely. So, I don't know if I've missed much, to be honest with you. I have actually tried to watch when I've had time. I've actually had more time because I've been sitting about to watch things. So, things are going a bit crazy again, aren't they? Hello, Luna. Things are going a bit crazy again, and it's just a case of we can say very little until things have to come out in their own way about people, and people show themselves up for what they are, and it's about to happen. So we won't really bother talking about them people and giving them that kind of satisfaction. I'm not going to mention that little prick's name anymore. I'm not even going to give him that, that honour of mentioning his name anymore. And it's the same with that bitch as well. There's going to be no mention of her name either. So apart from that and that drama, I popped over to Ernie's yesterday for a little bit. I seen somebody else's chat actually. It was a bit of a mad one yesterday. I'm not even gonna say whose panel I was on because it was just crazy. But whose is gonna probably put loads of laughing faces because she knows. But it was just a mad eye. No, it was brilliant though. Sometimes it's nice to like kind of check out other communities on here as well, and you think that like us people on here, are kind of, I mean, Jesus Christ, I think that probably, who was it who said it now? It was Boy that said it. that the worst, most bitchiest, bulliest community is the makeup community. You know, all these pretty girls that put the makeup on, they're the worst ones, apparently. The worst of the worst. You know, they bitch each other and dox each other and fight and all sorts of stuff. Hey, Paul, I hope you're well, my darling. So, I was just kind of looking into different communities, you know, as you do. And then I came back to this one and I thought to myself, you know what, I'm glad I'm here. I am so glad. They've just done a DoorDash to the Liberators. Well, they're just so fucking childish, Luna. They're so childish. Are they live now, are they? Hey Tamara, what's happening? What's happening? They're just pathetic, to be honest with you. Absolutely pathetic. If I was them, I'd be saving my money. I really would. It's been crazy on the YouTube streets. Do you know what? I haven't walked them for 3 days. Oh, that's the thing. 3 days I haven't walked them. So, you know, as long as my name's been kept out of shit, I'm okay. I'm okay. I was like, what? They did what? Again? Well, then that delivery driver can get fucking sacked, surely. Oh my god, they're just lower than low. They are lower than a sewer rat. Sewer rat, just in case you didn't hear that. Jess, please. Every time I come live, you either snore or you start moaning. Can you please lie down? Thank you. Down. Go and lie down. I'm not in the mood for you today. Lie down. Good. Jesus. And does anybody need a dog? These people are crazy. Oh my god, I've never known anything like it in my life. Oh no, Tamara, we ain't seen you for a little piss off. I've missed you like anyway. It's been crazy because I've not gone live because I've not really had much time. But I have popped on a couple of panels, just briefly. And I've made some silly little videos again, but I just think it's funny. Oh, Jet's a pain in the ass. She's a girl. She's a girl. She is. She's a pain in the ass. Really bad. Go and lie down now. You arsehole. Honest to God. She just like waits for this time of night. Ignore the last emoji. What was that? Oops. Oh, bless you. Hey, Jackie. Hello. Nice to see ya. She's a girl. She's a bitch. She really is a bitch as well. Bless her. Bless her little life. I'm not on camera because, hey, Laurie. They use euros in Ireland. It depends, Paul. In Northern Ireland, we use pounds. And then in the south, they use euro. The north of Ireland is still the UK, so it works the same way as Scotland and Wales. So we use the pound here, but 5 minutes down the road, they use a euro. We're kind of in the middle, like on the border. So, but I don't really use the euros. I only use pounds really. You presume too much. Don't we all? Don't we all? I've got to say, I was on my way back yesterday, and I've got one of those little things that you got in the car that you can stick your phone on. I was so tempted on the drive back to go live, you know, but I thought it was quite dark, and I was thinking, all right, we don't really have like massive motorways here, so a lot of the driving to and from places is through the country. And one of my biggest fears in the world is to run over a fucking animal. If I ever hit a fox or a badger, I would never be able to live with myself. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I hit a bird. That's how crazy I am. I cannot. I just can't. So I was quite paranoid coming back, thinking, oh, if I'm talking away on the phone while I'm driving, if I hit something, I'll never forgive myself. You know, deers or there's crazy stuff over it, especially on the night time. But anyway, I got back. Into the drove back to it's like a village right where we live, and oh my good god, there was, I don't know, like a family, I think, of badgers, because it was quite late. Just, I don't know how they did it. There was the size of dogs, and they'd knocked somebody's bin to the side, and there was just eating. There was about 4 or 5 of them just eating out of this bin, and they will fucking attack you, especially if they've got young with them. Them scary animals. I've had one slash my Doc Martens before, trying to help it out the fucking road. I'd never do that again. But these things are dangerous. And there was kind of staring at me enough to say, go on a date to get the fucking car. And when I say I ran to the door, I ran. But Jet Ear, if she is or is a foxes, that's when you hear her moaning, that's what it is. She can hear the badgers or the foxes or some shit like that, and she just starts going fucking nuts. What's that? Yeah, we're on the same time here as well. In Ireland and the UK, we're on the same time. Max is watching the door and waiting on the FedEx. Mine's like that as well. She's like that. Jack can be a right nutter. Was that slash the Doc Marten? It's the fucking nails on them. Oh my son, just give me a little while, darling. Yeah, this badger had been hit like on its back end, so I'll block the whole road off so nothing could come near it, and kind of went to the back of it and tried to lift, my Doc Marten underneath its arse so it could crawl back into the edgeway. Well, it worked. And as I got the badger back into the side and the edgeway, it just turned around and fucking, like Freddy Krueger, and just slashed my fucking Doc Martens. Now, if I'd have had trainers on, it would have probably sliced my fucking foot to pieces. This is why I have a fear of badgers. So when I see a big family of a meeting outside of a bin, I ain't going to try and chase them off, unfortunately. I'm going to run in the other direction. So, whoever's mess that was this morning that to clean up, I wasn't fucking bothering with them. Now, yeah, it was hit. It was hit on the back end. You see badgers, you don't realise how fucking versatile they are. I'm not even joking, right? A badger can be literally dead and crawl into its burrow and stay there until it heals and come back out again. They are hard bastards. Do you know what I mean? They're like the Rock of wrestling. Do you know what I mean? You don't mess with a badger, especially when the size of a fucking dog, and especially when they've got babies with them. You do not mess with them. You're talking like Freddy Krueger, full on slashing. Do you know what I mean? But this one, yeah, I was not impressed with because it fucking damaged all my Doc Martens. But no, I have a big, big fear of the fear is as well, though, I think, is if I hit something, I'd have to stop and I'd have to get out, and then I'd be scared that it was going to attack me. What do? You don't always, you're not going to see it if you fucking hit it and it's under the car. Oh, no way. It's just, I've got a fear of badgers, seriously. I will not walk. Now, Ireland is full of fields, right? But you see, after a certain time, I ain't walking through no fields. I'm not taking any shortcuts anywhere. I am not taking Jet over the back to the fucking fields. I'm not doing it because I know they're out there. And I think they have a personal problem with me. I don't know what it is, but I see them constantly, all the time. But nobody else does. It's like fucking ghosts or something. They're like, what are you talking about? You don't fucking see them. You don't hear them. No. I'm like, what? What am I? My friend as well, Alice, she is the same. She's just down the road and they get into our garden and they fucking rag a bins and rip up a washing. Washing's on the washing line. They're like, really? arseholes. And if she runs out to try and shoo them off, they ain't running. These badgers ain't running them like urban badgers. They ain't scared of people. They are not scared. You fuck with them and they'll just slash you. That's it. End of. No, word of a lie. I don't mess with badgers at all. Yeah. And you go out, if I swear to God, if you go out there, whew, you've had it. If they turn on you, you've had it. Now, I know a woman down the road that was a bit stupid enough and naive enough to leave cat food out every single night for the badgers. Do you know what I mean? Badger slashers. she used to leave cat food out for these badgers. You know what I mean? And the one night she was going out to give them some extra food while she was out there. Well, they was out there eating already. She's thinking that, these are used to me now. I can try and feed them or something. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking. But they chased her to a back door. They chased her to a back door because they had fucking young with them. I swear to God. I swear to God, they're dangerous fuckers. Foxes will run. Badgers will attack you. I'm not even joking. It's like a slasher fucking... No, you don't mess with badgers. I love raccoons. You know what we get here as well? We get otters. We tend to get quite a few otters. We get seals and stuff like that. You know, all that, we get really nice wildlife. Fucking, we've got eagles and all sorts of shit. But you see, if I see a badger, no, I'm running. I ain't walking towards that fucker because they can move as well. This is the thing. They can move. This one day, right, I swear to God, my cat, I've got this cat, right, and when I say the cat is completely crazy, right, the cat is mental, right? She's afraid of nothing because she's grew up around the dogs. So she will walk up to anything like she's the boss. And I mean, dogs just look at her like she's crazy and back away from her. Do you know what I mean? They just back away. But she will fight anything. So the other day, right, I've opened the door and I've got a dead fucking rabbit on my door. A dead rabbit. Now, the cat give up bringing fucking moles back. Completely give up. Do I like to drink sweet tea, Stella? I do sometimes. I like coffee with milk. Skunks are bad as well. I know skunks are bad. But the cat left a fucking rabbit outside my door, right? And this is how sadistic cats are, right? Let me tell you something now. She always leaves me presents, right? But she leaves them me headless, right? The cat eats the head off whatever she brings in. And I mean, she had the head clean off this fucking rabbit, right? And I open the door, faced with this massacre all over my fucking doormat. I had to throw away the doormat and everything. It was just guts and string hanging out the fucking rabbit's neck. And I thought, oh my God. And it doesn't matter what I do. The cat, the more I shout at the cat, the more she brings them back. She must think it's great. She must think that I'm, being thankful or something. I do not fucking know. But yeah, smash it like it's a badger. That's what fears me, Hooves. It fears me all the time because she goes after these rabbits. I'm thinking, what if she goes for a fucking baby badger or something? Then mummies and daddies will fucking kill her. But, hopefully she's got a bit more senses. She's a bit more like me and stays away from them. You got the skunks near you. Do you know what, though? I don't know much about skunks. I know they're similar to badgers. They just stink, don't they? I hope. I think they just stink. Badgers are just evil. I think they're like the spawn of fucking Satan. They're the Nickelina of YouTube. They are just evil bastards. Evil. Who we got in? Hello, Hippoporium. I hope you're well. You'll have to Google it. Poor bunny, I know. But this is what I mean. Right at the back of the house, right, there's like, we're surrounded by farm fields, right? So when she was little, she used to bring back these like moles, right? And they was really disgusting looking. They used to make me feel a bit sick. there was like moles with a big trumpet nose. The nose looked like a trumpet. And they was really freaky looking, and I was like, what the fuck are these? I've never seen these things before in my life. So I said to the neighbour the one day, I says, I don't know what's going on if the cat's pulled some out this thing's face, but what the fuck is this? And he says to me, oh, that's what a mole looks like, or a vole, or something like that. They've got like a bit of a trunk. And I had never in my entire life seen one before, right? And I was thinking they must be endangered or something because I've never seen them. And she was bringing them back by the fucking 10s and 15s a day. I'm not even joking. It was just like but I had a snake as well at the time, and my partner's bright idea was like, well, you know what, just chuck her into the snake's cage. And the fucking snake was eating them. So, we got free snake food for a while. But no, she's getting a bit too fresh now. She's bringing back fucking headless rabbits, and that's just a bit too much for me. Yeah, vole. Yeah, they've got like this snout, but yeah, they're tiny things, very small, and they've got like a snout, and it's weird. You'd have to Google them. It's like a weird looking trunk or something. I don't know. Oh, wizard sleeve, was it? No, Nicolina's got a wizard sleeve. I think I says that. So these things anyway, there was well freaky. So she progressed to mice, and then she progressed to these like huge mice that was the size of rats, but there wasn't rats. There was like farm mice. So, I had that problem, and I'd just have headless mice on the fucking doorstep all the time. And now she's bringing back rabbits. And I'm like, you know what, bitch, you are not getting out tonight. You cannot go out no more during the night time to hunt rabbits. It's just too much. It's too much. Do you know what? A friend of mine took the snake in the end because I'm vegetarian. Okay, and I was feeling really bad empathy to the fucking mouse and stuff I was giving it. And then I was going mad at the cat, refused to let her out because she was killing everything. She was getting on the roof and killing birds and all sorts of shit, stalking fucking everything. So I tried to keep her in the house. And then as soon as somebody came, or as soon as you opened the window, she'd be out that quick and back with something within fucking 10 minutes. She is a murdering fucker. She enjoys murdering things. She's sadistic. My partner says, I've sat there before and I've watched her play with. I said, hey, why don't you go out and stop her? Stop it. Oh, I can't. I'm not going to stop her. And I was like, are you crazy? If that was me, I would be dragging the cat and trying to free the thing back over the fields. Like, I don't like anything like that. I really don't. And for ages, I kept saying because the cat is actually my partner. She's worse than the serial killer Hope Forever. She kills animals and leaves them headless on my doorstep. I can't deal with animal cruelty or anything like that. And the cat has serious fucking serial killing motives. She's just bad. She's bad. So, but the cat is that brave, right? She will just, like a boss, walk up to any dog anywhere, right? So I've got a Cane Corso, which is a big, massive Italian Mastiff, and then I've got little Raven with the big ears, right? So the cat just isn't scared of nobody, right? No dogs, no nothing. The dogs get too close and she just bitch slaps the fucking dogs. Yeah, I've got 2 dogs, right? So, but the cat just bitch slaps the dog straight in the mouth, and the dogs just back away. They back away. Big, massive Italian Mastiffs, and they shit themselves with a cat. It's crazy. No, it's a rabbit. Yeah, can you hear her? Can you? There's probably badgers outside the fucking door now. I've been talking about the fucking stalking, mate. Can you hear her? What are you moaning for? What are you moaning for? The badgers. All right, okay, Jeff. Okay. Yeah, it's the badgers, I think. I think it's the badgers. Go and sit down. Come on. Go on. Stop stalking. Go on. No, she's really bad. Wow, 73. Yeah, she looks good. I thought she was. What you all talking about here? This is what am I missing? What am I missing? Oh my god! I know you're talking about somebody's age. Jackie, she looks good for 73. Hang on, what have I missed? Has anyone noticed how much Nicolina is aging? Yes, yes, yes. No, I have, yeah. No, she doesn't look too bad, does she, for 60? I suppose. She needs to sort. So you thought she was close to 80. Jesus Christ, Pink Warrior. Oh God. So this is what I miss. This is what I miss for you guys. It just brightens up my day. Beware of the badgers. Most definitely beware of the fucking badgers. Especially if you're in Ireland. Okay. Because I don't know what the badgers are on over here. Right. It must be magic mushrooms and munching on or something. But they will fucking run you down. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. The cows over are mental as well. The cows will chase you. You cannot. Well, I've been with it, and the cows surround you. You know, they're proper dangerous. I'm not even joking. If you go onto a fucking field and a big herd of cows come on, right, they're that curious. They'll all run at you. You know what I mean? And you know, if you start running, they'll chase you. They will fucking chase you. It's happened to me. Jet made me chase her over 3 fucking farmer fields before, and I was chased by sheep and fucking cows. I'm not even joking. Sheep and fucking cows. That dog, 2 fucking farm fields, she made me chase her through. You wouldn't believe it. And I wasn't bothered about the cows or the fucking the sheep chasing me. I was scared in case I fell down a badger hole. That's all I was worried about. Because they're fucking everywhere. Badgers are dangerous. I swear to God. Oh shit. Badgers are the Nicolina of the fucking animal world. I'm not joking. Sorry, I'm just pouring my coffee. I've got this fancy new coffee thing here. And keeps my coffee red up. Nicolina looks like a dried up shriveled prune. She does indeed. That's on a good day as well, Day. That's on a good day. So did I miss anything? What have I missed? Have I missed anything? You know, in this last couple of days, have I missed anything? I know about the stuff that's been going on with RNA, but I haven't. Has there been any updates on Leticia? Does anybody know or anything like that? I've not had a chance to catch up or. Oh God, and they actually get on. Jesus Christ, my cat, anything smaller than her, she just wants to murder her, you know, and she ain't scared of nothing. She'd blatantly attack a dog. She really would. Oh no, it's a rabbit rose. Cows are crazy. Cows are crazy. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I've been chased through fields running after that fucking dog by sheep as well. I know, crime and grime. I've just heard again. Apparently, he paid the uh DoorDash people, wasn't it? They just you should just send him over here because he won't fucking stream me. Prick. He's he's past the joke, and he's past the joke. You know, he wants to watch. I don't start passing on some of the information I've got on him. That's what he wants to fucking hope. I just don't believe in fucking doxing kids and doxing people. And that's not for his fucking benefit. That's for his kids' mum's benefit, not his. Fucking creep. Do you have magpies? You know what? We have these mad things, right? Yeah. We have these like massive fucking ravens, then huge, and then we have like normal crows, and we have these things called hooded crows, and they're like a cross between a magpie and a fucking crow, or a magpie and a raven, I ain't quite sure. But they're fucking beautiful. But they won't, they ain't too bad. I get them in the garden all the time, because of the fucking fields and that. They ain't too bad. It's just badgers I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with birds. I love birds. It's just fucking badgers and cows, and sheep. Sheep chase you as well. Sheep fucking chase you really bad because they must think that you're the fucking farmer or something. But every sheep field I've ever walked into, I've been chased by sheep. And it scares me because there's fucking hundreds of them. If they start trampling on you, you've had it. Hello, Selena. How are you, darling? Oh, they're fucking huge. They're massive. I'm not even joking. They call these ones hooded crows that we get. Right, I never saw them anywhere until I came to, I've only ever saw them in Ireland. And they're all black, but they're a cross between like a crow and a magpie. And they're like, I can't explain it. You'd have to Google it, but they're called hooded crows. But they're fucking so intelligent. So if you feed them, right, they recognise, all crows recognise people's faces. Right, they do. Oh my God. Oh, I've just had a pop-up come up here. True crime YouTuber passed away from a spider bite. Whoa. Okay, I don't know about that. Fuck. Pity it wasn't one of the ones that fucking deserved it. Why are you scared of crows, Pink Warrior? I used to have one that was a pet. I actually rescued one. And when I lived over in England, my kids would tell you about it. My kids absolutely idolised it. When I'm telling you these are really clever animals, I rescued this crow and it wasn't really a baby when I rescued it. It just couldn't get no flight, so I brought it home. And I had a big macaw as well at the time, a big parrot. So we had the parrot, we had the crow, and we had like dogs and fucking snakes. It was like a bastard zoo sometimes. So anyway, we got this crow and it wouldn't leave us. Like, it was there for ages, and it got to the point where I started thinking maybe this isn't a crow, maybe it's a minor bird or something like that. So I called a friend of mine from the RSPCA and I said, can you come round? I said, and just have a look at this bird for me. I mean, it's been here now for about 6 months, and I can literally, it stands on my head and I walk down the road and it won't fly off. It stays on my head. It just won't go. I don't know what to do. He likes living in the house. So he says to me, no, it's definitely a crow. So the crow, anyway, started to mimic the dog, believe it or not, right? The crow was literally barking. The crow would bark. And I was saying, no, this is what I was saying to my friend who worked for the RSPCA. I said, no way. Oh, God, the dog's off again. All right. I said, no way. I said, this can't be a crow. It's mimicking, it's barking like a fucking dog. The crows don't bark. And he says to me, he said, if a crow is round, it will mimic the same as a lot of birds. Okay, so I've got badgers or foxes outside. Stella WB is spoofing. Not serious, I don't think. Right, okay. Okay. We salute them Tamos. Oh, you didn't? You got chased by one? Really? A crow? Well, anyway, when my mate, I'll tell you another funny story in a minute, but when my friend come round to see the crow's on my shoulder, and he was like, what the fuck are you doing, Stella? And I was like, what do you mean? He says, why have you got a crow on your shoulder? He says, you do realise the first thing a crow does is peck the eyes out of its prey. And I was like, well, does it look like it's going to peck my eyes out? But anyway, a couple of months after that, right, and this became like news, but they couldn't show me in the news at the time. We was over the park, and they used to call it Squirrel Park. There's lots of squirrels, and they've got a pond, and I saw this swan in the pond, and it was like the back of it was going into the water, and it was just not well looking at all. So I phoned the RSPCA up. I said, "Oh, but it's going to be about an hour and a half before I can get out to you." I said, "Right, I'm going to go in and I'm going to take the swan home with me. You're going to have to come to my house and pick the swan up." And the man on the phone says to me, "Me serious?" And I says, "Yeah, I'm serious." So I got into the lake, got the swan out the lake, was carrying the swan through the park, right? All these Indian people was walking past me because it was quite a big Indian community. So there was like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "This is my dinner," just taking the piss. But I put the swan in the front seat of the car. The kids was in the back of the car. Drove it back to my house, put it in the dog seat, sat it in front of the television, tried to see what was wrong with it, and it looked like a fox had got hold to the back of it. Ordered the Queen's Guard to no, but listen to this, right? So anyway, the RSPCA bloke apparently was walking around the lake for ages looking for this swan. They did not believe that I was going to take the swan home, right? Even though I told them, "This is my address, I'm taking the swan home." So they didn't believe that I'd done that. So they was walking around for an hour looking for this fucking swan, and then eventually thought, well, maybe this woman's right, and she's took the fucking. So yeah, I sat the swan in front of the TV. Of course I did. Big dog basket. Really, really. And I think that the swan must have just thought, "What the fuck's going on?" Like, because it didn't attack me or try to attack me. So anyway, the RSPCA man's knocked on the door and he's like, "Are you the girl that found the swan?" And I says, "Yeah." He says, "Well, where is it?" I said, "It's in the living room." He said, "The swan's in the living room." And I says, "Well, yeah. What did you think I was going to put it in the fucking bath?" And he went in, and the swan was just sitting there in the dog basket. The dog was just lying on the sofa, and he was like, he looked at me and he says, "I've been an RSPCA officer for 20 years. He says, "and I have never in my entire life known anyone to get into a lake and rescue a swan. Ever." I said, "Well, you have now, sweetheart." And then a bit later on, I got a reporter come and knock on my door and says, "Please, can I have this story?" I said, "You can have the story, but I don't want my name and face in the paper. No problem." And it was just, and I had a picture of the swan in the dog basket, and I give it to the reporter. They just couldn't believe it. They could not believe it. But I've done it with foxes, and I've had foxes, and the foxes kept coming back, and it was just, I am just really, really, I'm not soft, but I'm just I'm such an empath with anything, honest to God. I'm the kind of person that would help a mouse if that's why I go mad at my partner and say, "How the fuck can you let the cat do that? What, you crazy?" And I couldn't watch the snake eating stuff. It used to make me bad. It was like, "Nah, this is too much for me to watch here." But I can watch gore and horror films, but I can't be dealing with dead animals and stuff like that. I have to make sure that I help them. It's just a thing of mine. I mean, I kidnap everybody's dog and take it to the vets, right? Because I was so used to living in the UK, right? When I moved back to Ireland, it's like living in the UK in the 80s. You can kind of go out, leave your doors open, that kind of community. Kids play outside. The dogs roam the streets, right? In England, dogs do not roam the streets. They will get stolen, right? So every time I saw a dog roaming the street, I'd stick it in the car and take it to the vets. Every time. The vet was sick to fucking death of me. And then it got to the point where I found out where all these dogs lived. And every time I saw one of them, I took them back. And the people was just like, "Just let my dog go for a shit in peace, for Christ's sake." Do you know what I mean? The dog snatcher. That's exactly what I fucking want. But let's be the ripper. Oh gosh. No, do you know what? I've got an exception when it comes to rats, Tamara. I'm a bit scared of rats as well, to be honest with you. It's this thing about backing a rat into a corner and having. It was a thing when we was kids, right? So a lot of my uncles and stuff, they used to like on my mum's side, they originated from like a travelling family. So My uncles and stuff, they was all boxers, but you know, their side trade was rag and bone men, right? So um there was this thing that, you know, sometimes you'd be moving and the kids would go down to the scrapyard or whatever and out move stuff around. But when I'm telling you about rats on steroids, right, these rats used to come flying out of this fucking pile of junk. And these rats was bigger than the cats, like that they had to kill the rats. How the cats never died, I do not know. But these things was just humongous because there was a big canal beyond the scrapyard. So that gave me a real bad fear. And my uncle used to say to me, whatever you do, don't back it into the corner. And I was like a little kid at the time, like a small kid. And I was like, why? He said, because it'll go for your throat and kill you. So I was like completely petrified of rats, you know, really bad. And, you know, even when people had them as pets or whatever, I was like, no, absolutely petrified of them. But I still wouldn't be able to kill one. You know, I couldn't. I've just got this thing about I couldn't kill anything. I can't even kill a spider. Okay, I feel guilty for killing anything. Flies, I don't give a fuck about flies, but I couldn't even kill a spider. That is how bad I am. You know, I'm just crazy like that. I'm invincible. What's that? We chance to see. Oh my god. That's now. Now when I lived in England and I lived in Birmingham, now things was a lot different in Birmingham than what they are in Ireland. Okay, so Birmingham's like, oh my god, it's a crazy city. We've got like massive cities in the UK. We've got like Liverpool's big city, Manchester's a big city, Birmingham's another, you know, and then you've got London. But Birmingham can get a bit crazy sometimes. You know, it's like David does. Oh yeah, okay. That's what we should do. I should take some footage, sneak around, taking fucking. Listen to me, right? I ain't sneaking around no badgers holes, right? It's not happening. It's just not happening. Now I don't mind filming a few foxes or a few birds here and there, but I'm staying away from the fucking badgers. I hate flies. So do I. So I do fly spray, but I buy this special one that doesn't kill spiders and stuff because I'd feel really guilty if I killed a spider. Flies are young. Nah, flies are nasty. Flies will give you fucking all sorts of things like that. Oh, but all right, there you go. There you go. So yeah, Birmingham's kind of like Birmingham is a rough hole. It really is. I mean, the city centre now they've cleaned up quite well, but all the areas around Birmingham are quite fucking seriously bad. Um, that was another one of the main reasons I wanted to come back to Ireland. It's far quieter here. We don't. There's just nowhere near as many people, so it's not as built up. It's still a lot of country and a lot of water, and it's just nice. Rowdy Brummies, fucking out. I'm not even joking, Tamara. Bless the badger's holes. Who's badger's butt? You're not disgusting. You're fucking disgusting. When I said you know what I meant by badger's holes, hoops. I meant the fucking dens, badger's dens, not holes. They're lurking outside somewhere because Jack's fucking going nuts. She's just going nuts here. Badgers are lurking. The fucking stalking, mate. Shit. The badger's stalking us. Are they stalking us, yeah? Yes, they are. Last night, though, coming back, luckily, I tried to stay out of as many country lanes as I could, and I didn't see any badgers on the way home until I got to my own village and then see the big family of them feasting out somebody's bin. And I did think about, you know, trying to do something, and then I thought, no, I better just run straight to my fucking door because if I pay them anyway, they'll start chasing me. They've got babies with them, so I just weren't taking the fucking chance. It just wasn't going to happen. And I had no food or nothing to throw at them either. Sometimes you can distract these kind of things with the food, like you do with a dangerous dog. You just throw some food and just hope that it fucking eats it. That's what a badger's like. Like a fucking Rottweiler with Freddy Krueger nails. Oh, God. And Jet wants to go out and fight them. She don't care. Oh, you married a country boy. I love it, yeah. I've done more running goods and crew with you this way. But I know, but that's what I mean. I come from a massive city in England, you know, and then like round here it's quite quiet. And I'm one of these kind of people, you know, once seen, never forgotten, unfortunately. And then I stick out like a sore thumb because of my really broad Brummie accent. And then the fact that I'm absolutely full of tattoos, and I just stand out like a sore thumb. I really do. But people are lovely here, you know. But it's like I have to tone it down a little bit and remember that I'm in the country. You know, people are not as, you know, so I can kind of get on here and I can be loud, but I can't do that out in the streets around here. Oh, whatever, Nicolina. Why do I keep getting notifications about her for? I'm not subscribed to her, so I don't understand why I keep getting fucking notifications coming through about her. The media did not listen. She's obviously fucking streaming Ernie Shell again. Oh, obviously. ADP. I hope you're well, darling. Amanda Cox, yeah. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. So yes, we was just having a David Attenborough moment. I was just telling everybody about the wildlife here in Ireland. She's tagging you then. Oh, she can tag her if she wants. I've been listening. Yeah, right. Is that why I'm getting notifications after about it? Let me see. No, I don't know. I think she's oh, for fuck's sake, yeah. I think she's streaming Annie again. Most likely. I've been here listening. Hey, hello, Lips. I hope you're well, darling. I hope you're well. I hope everything. Oh, this fucking dog. So, I've jinxed myself tonight talking to you guys. Will you just lie down, please? Or can you try and put her outside, Mars?
No, she's barking from outside.
I know she's barking at something outside.
Gate's on the outside,
Oh,
so she can bark on the
God. I think, oh my God, could you think? Yeah, Jesus Christ almighty. They ain't got a clue. They ain't got a clue. All the streets of Belfast.
What?
What? I can't hear. Camera?
Yeah.
No, what? Oh, well, did you walk past it or something?
No.
Oh, I say. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's rough. It's really fucking rough. I mean, as well, like from the age of 12 or 13, I was in care. And Jesus, it was fucking rough. It was really rough. She would. You see, they don't mess around. They don't mess around. They, you know, British people, this is, you know, I am like a very good example of a straightforward British people are like, you know, you just say it and that's it. That's just the way it is. At time of the streets of Leeds, they wouldn't last a second. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. This dog, can you hear the dog? That just stopped to liberate. I have to send it in. I'm going to kill this dog. I really am. What is she doing? Oh my good God. Get on that bed now. Jet. Get on that bed. Now. Jet. Get on your bed. No, stay. So don't fucking stay then. She's going nuts at something outside. She's just going out the back and she's just going completely nuts and barking the whole village down. So we've just had to bring her back in. She would though. She wouldn't last 2 minutes. None of them would last. I mean, could you imagine rap? Jesus Christ. There's a reason people don't fucking show their faces, isn't there? So, no, she's over there now and she's streaming early, I think. Definitely. Is that what she did? Oh, I know, Tamara, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But apparently what they did is they paid the DoorDash person extra money to take pictures of the fucking house. That's how sick they are. You know, why? Why? I just don't understand it at all. I do not understand it. Fuck's sake. It's the people they pick on as well. That's what really winds me up. Do you know what I mean? It's the people that they go for. I mean, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. I'll give you a shopping list. Fucking assholes. So what was it they sent to her, moon pie? Jesus Christ almighty, that's just fucking ridiculous. Just so they can get a picture. He said last time he paid the delivery driver $20 or something, and it only cost him $2 for the mustard and biscuit or something. I don't know. I was like, what the fuck's mustard and biscuits? If he pays, I would just accept it. Yeah. I would tell him thank you. But, Luna, the fact that what he did is he paid I'm sure that guy can get in fucking trouble for that if he's paid him extra to take pictures of his property. Me and Paul does sound more. I think Cosmic Brownies sound a bit better. Hooves, what do you reckon? I think Cosmic Brownies definitely sound better. He paid the $125 tip, then took the tip back. What? Oh my God. What? He sent a vagina cream and moon pies. I can't even talk right now. I can't even talk. Only pineapple with mushroom. What do you want about? What are you talking about pizzas for? Yeah, I like extra mushrooms as well. I love mushrooms. It is kind of law. And mushrooms have to be on breakfast as well. They have to be. That's law. Mushrooms and pineapples nice on a pizza together. 100%. It's lovely. Oh my God, you don't know what you're missing, Mystic Man. What we were fucking talking about pizzas. I thought it was moon pies and vagina cream. I thought that's what we was talking about. Do you know what, Tamra, right? I thought Cosmic Brownies was spice cakes. I was sitting there and I was thinking, the fuck's a 12-year-old eating fucking spice cakes for? I mean, Cosmic Brownies, if you go to Amsterdam, I'm sure they sell Cosmic Brownies in Amsterdam. I'm sure of it. I'm sure they sell it in the Bulldog Cafe. I'm like almost certain. and they're called cosmic brownies. So I was like, what the fuck would she be eating cosmic brownies for anyway? You know, and then I had to Google it to find out. Those brownies taste like wax. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. I know. I really thought that's what I thought straight away. I thought there was some fucking, because we know Nicolina likes to fucking smoke a bit of pot, and she likes to eat them edibles and stuff. I thought all the screaming was because she had one of these fucking cosmic brownies or something, and she was stoned. I didn't know. You know, I didn't know. I had to fucking look because I was thinking, what the hell? What is all this screaming going on about a fucking brownie? You know. How can you say pineapple doesn't go on pizza, Tamara? I could just eat a pizza with just pineapple on it on its own. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. No, I like vegetarian. I like the vegetarian ones, but I have to have extra mushrooms and peppers, and I have peppers with my pineapple as well. I live on a council estate called Canny Farm. But the only animals there are feral humans. I lived on one in Birmingham as well. That's all I'm saying about that one, Amanda. That's all I'm saying about that one. It's quite nice. You do have council estates in Ireland, of course. But even the council estates are pretty nice. I mean, they have a lot of graffiti, but it's not graffiti, it's like artwork. It's all agreed to by the people that fucking live in the houses or whatever. But they have big, massive murals on the side of the houses. But it's not, you get like that council mentality. You know, you get areas like that where it's just, why the fuck are you all talking about pineapple and gammon and pizzas and all sorts of shit? Now I'm starving. Oh my God. That's all kind of wrong. I despise pineapple, full stop. I love pineapple. It just gives me fucking heartburn. I like cola on your pizza. Oh my God. Somebody's going to screenshot that and accuse you of... Are you really... I'm not even listening to you, Hoops. That's disgusting. I love pineapple as well. Why are we fucking talking about pizzas and pineapples and all that kind of shit? I'm going to get going in a minute, guys, because I want to see what's going on these other channels, because there must be something fucking funny going on. We could always come back later. Hey, Mystic Merman, shall we do that? Shall we go off for an hour and come back and see what the fuck's going on, so we've got something juicy to talk about? Because I know there's a lot of streaming going on right now, because it's all coming through in fucking messages. So get over, and if you see my name in anything, screenshot it and send it to me. Right, I'll be back in an hour, guys. Love you loads. I'll see you in a bit. Hooves, I'm going to speak to you as well, darling.